We're celebrating the first Performance National Day celebration with our band, and we're so excited to show you what we've been working on thus far in the year. My name is Cassandra Sanchez, and I'm the head band director here at Sout Middle School. And at this time, I'd like to introduce your other teachers that work with your children every day. We have Ms. Norma Fuentes, Mr. Marco Morales, and our fantastic student teacher, Mr. Guetta. We're very fortunate here at Sout Middle School to also have help from the Robert Vela High School directors. We have Mr. Tony Morales and Mr. Garza. And also with us tonight we have Mr. Daniel Carrera, our head band director from Robert Vela and assistant fine arts director. All of these band directors work with the students on a daily basis, and we're so fortunate that we have such a great teaching team. We're also really fortunate here at Sout Middle School to have a very supportive administration. Here with us tonight we have Mr. Tijerina, assistant principal, and our principal, Dr. Mary Garza. I would like to, at this time, invite Dr. Garza to start our ceremony and our celebration.
Justin? Good evening, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, friends and neighbors. It is a thrill for us to present these young musicians in the 2019 First Performance National Day of Celebration, a day that has been designated for recognizing the achievements of beginning music students. We know that you will be pleasantly surprised at their many accomplishments over these first several weeks. Not every child is fortunate enough to have the opportunity to play a music instrument through an in-school music program, but we at Sout Middle School value music education and know that it is programs like these that also teach the skills needed for our students to succeed throughout their school careers. Playing an instrument takes physical coordination and mental concentration. It also takes regular practice time at home, and your efforts to support them makes all the difference. And you can always do a little bit of this at the beginning. All of the musicians here tonight have demonstrated the ability and desire to play and have thus earned membership in the Rebcat band program. In this evening's performance, the students will demonstrate what they have learned up to this point in their brief but successful musical careers. After learning how to take the instrument out of the case and assemble it, they finally got to do what they had been wanting to do, produce their first sound. It sounded something like this. It was obvious they had some challenges facing them for the next few days, and Ms. Sanchez had to wonder what was possible. The second week proved to be quite eventful. The band directors worked patiently with the students until they could all produce their first note. Now they sounded like this. Obviously, quite an improvement, but they needed a lot more work to be ready for this performance tonight. Producing that first note allowed them to continue through those first few lessons where they also learned to count while they played. This is important to help them learn to play together as team. Once they learned how to count, they added different rhythms to those first notes, and the music began to take shape. This is certainly more interesting than the first note, but it is still not a complete tune that you might identify. They learned a few more new notes and discovered they could link them together to play a tune you could recognize. This might have been the moment at home when you felt, for the first time, that the music lessons were starting to take hold. This is what they sounded like at school that day. That sounded like Bad Bad Black Sheep to me. How about you? But it has a nicer title, right? It's called Mozart Melody, but in my book, in the Midwest, it was Bad Bad Black Sheep. The students continued to follow this step-by-step process as they completed each step. Everyone was convinced that this was going to be one of our finest beginning bands ever. Here are two of the favorite pieces, Beethoven's Ode to Joy and Cadets on Parade. Enjoy.